TruVue Podcast.
A bunch of different views.
The boys keep it real, man. I really like listening to them, man. They funny. Yeah.
Son.
You know what I'm saying?
They really speak their truth.
The hell was that?
You're.
What it do? What the business is?
Paw Patrol?
What is good? It's your boy Mel, and we are back in the building again, bringing the barbershop to the box office, baby. You can't even see Yoshi. TruVue Podcast. Let's get it. Let's go.
Oh man! Wow.
Mario Italiano.
Let me just say, I admire the dedication week in and week out, no matter the result or the outcome. Just the pure dedication. Hey, I am -X, man. Thank you guys for rocking with this TruVue Podcast. Alley-oop to my guy.
Como stai? Bello vederti. We are here live, so we're here to go over the Forza Ferrari.
Love it. Oh,
Love to be
wow.
here. Thank you.
Hey,
Wow.
somebody getting him something for that throat over there, man.
Damn.
Yeah, this is
Oh.
grown man.
Hey. Hey, yo.
Place to be with people to be with. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it.
Oh man.
Shit! Oh my goodness! Damn!
Oh man.
I come in peace. Have a sip.
Shit.
God damn. Oh, well, what are we getting into today?
That escalated so fast.
You know what I'm saying? God damn. Well, what is that, you might ask? Well, set during the summer of 1957. Ex-racecar driver Ferrari is in a crisis. Bankruptcy stalks the company he and his wife Laura built from nothing 10 years earlier. That'll be 1947 for you motherfuckers that can't add. Their tempestuous, ooh, good Lord have mercy, tempestuous marriage struggles, like I did with that fucking word, with the mourning for the one son and the acknowledgement of another. He decides to counter his losses by rolling the dice on one race, 1,000 miles across Italy. The iconic Mille Miglia. What the fuck, did I say that right? Anyway, Ferrari. Mille Miglia. Makilla Gorilla. What the fuck did that? Yeah,
Help him out, Division.
Banana, Banna, Obana.
V5 Makilla
Mobana.
Magilla Killer. God damn, man.
No.
Did I look at the right word?
Look at me now. Look at me now. Oh.
Well, listen. I'll go first. I mean, obviously, I picked this movie. It was, I went to go see it. Obviously, a fan of this. Was
Ownership.
Oh, for sure. But I did. Here's some of the things that what I really appreciate about the movie. Before I get into like the way it was filmed and whatnot, is the authenticity of the automobiles and the era of itself. All the vehicles that you saw, from the trains to like the little taxis and the cars that they drove. Even to the window stickers that were in there, you could see it from 1957. I mean, it was really authentic. Having the Alfa Romeos, and it was just nice to see that. And the detail there was not missed.
Okay.
Also, like going to the racing itself, something that people don't think about is like the actual, the dangers of racing and whatnot. So it's a really impactful. I think Michael Mann did a good job of showing how dangerous racing is. Because here we don't see this kind of racing. There's even in like all of Europe, they have like Isle de Man. It's and you go there and there's racing motorcycles in the streets like that, and people are standing about, outside right there on the curb of their house. You're flying around open roads. You're getting airborne. And obviously there's a risk with that, and rally car racing does it as well. So for him to capture that and not use like fancy graphics, like kind of like you compare it to like Gran Turismo, how high tech it was, of like when you're in the car, like a video game. They're showing you these cars from 1957. I mean, these were dicey machines, and people are dying. I mean, dying on the track. You know, I mean, year after year. These, you know, this is not anything new. We just, you know, not into it, I guess, but it's explains like the dangers they go into when they go in these cars and trying to go to that, you know, as fast as the limit. And then I think it kind of showed that part of, you know, Enzo's like a legacy for sure. That's just one side of it, you know.
No, that was definitely one side of it that I appreciated. Even the racing scenes, the way those were shot, I thought was pretty decent. It was kind of like it gave it an old school feel with this new camera work that these directors are using. I think that's where Michael Mann wins at, especially in this feature here, is those racing scenes. I just think the movie stalls in preparation for the racing scenes and all of those stuff leading up to the race. I think that's where he misses out on it.
Well, shout out to Michael Mann, man. He was trying to make this motherfucker for 30 years. God damn it.
Oh yeah, yeah. He said he was really pushing this for this movie for a while.
Yeah, I mean, he originally
him and Cruz they took a salary cut.
The original actor, instead of Adam Driver, was actually supposed to be Christian Bale, who was actually slated to do it back in 2015, and he had to step down because he didn't have enough time to gain the weight. In which case, they were trying to slate Hugh Jackman to replace him, but Adam Driver ended up taking over the role back in January 2022. So he stepped in and knocked it out. And with that, Adam Driver, he wasn't covered on the insurance, so he couldn't even like get down and have fun driving any of the goddamn cars and shit because of insurance issues. While you had Patrick Dempsey, he's sitting around here driving around in his replica.
Well, he's to give it to Patrick Dempsey really quick. He is a professional race driver, you know, for Porsche for a long time. He's done Le Mans racing. He's from I don't know what hospital show he's on, but if you guys might know,
Grey's Anatomy. He's from Grey's Anatomy.
He's legit in the motorsport world. Got mad,
it was fun. They were saying Patrick Dempsey was like riding around like, haha. He got to drive all of the replica cars and all of that shit.
That's amazing.
Do shit, so that was pretty cool.
Oh, that is amazing shit.
That was suck, man.
Could you?
How long did they shoot for? Did anybody know how long they shot for?
They didn't do it that long. I think it was like a year or something. Like it was weird. They shot in 22 and the movie released in 23. You know what I mean? So they did some quick work with this.
Well, I know it was long enough to where Patrick Dempsey lost all his goddamn hair bleaching it. So there was.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine this had Christian Bale?
Like you end up losing all your goddamn hair, bro.
That's so wild. You know, but you know what? I guess when the movies, you know, the parts that dragged out to you guys probably was like intense for me. Like, you know, because they showed like tension. You know what I mean? Like tension when they're at church, when they're on the test track to see if Maserati is going to, like, you know, beat their time, you know, their time trial, you know, get the quickest lap, and then they're all, you know, listening for the gunshot and they're all timing it, you know, and that's how, you know, it is. You know, it's just real tense like that. You know, there's a big rivalry. You gotta remember, you know, Formula One, like, you know, there's another form of racing there, but like it just came out, you know, in 1950s. So this is post World War II. So, but the top top performance cars of the world were Alfa Romeo, Ferrari, and Maserati. Then Mercedes, but Mercedes, you know, didn't have such a good rep after World War II. You know what I mean? So they didn't come back for a little bit. But no, I mean, it's just the truth. I mean, but they also show the tensions of Ferrari being bombed 3 or 4 times. I mean, before they moved to Maranello, and when they moved, they got bombed twice more. You know, so it's like the Europeans. You know, they experienced a lot of casualties for sure, a lot of war for a long time. This is before this. But anyways, when they show like
this movie was budgeted for 110 million, and it's only brought back 31 million so far.
Damn.
Yeah, it's like. It doesn't sound good numbers to me. It's not good stats.
I don't feel like they didn't give it good publicity, because if Davizioso didn't bring this to the pod, I wouldn't have known about this motherfucker, bro.
I knew about it. I don't think it was. I knew about it, but what shut this shit down was Oprah and them damn women, man, going to that Color Purple, man.
God damn, bro.
That shit ran the damn TV, man.
And they ain't even did good. Like, they did good opening week, and I'm not gonna get on that. You know, I'll get out and support people. Just everybody just support it. How
about the it was all fun and games until you saw the crash at the end with the body parts of the little boy scattered around the there, and the guy's head at the end right there. It's like
best part of the movie.
God damn!
Yeah, it was
woke me up.
It did, yeah. I was like, and they had that earlier crash that was in there when his body was like flying all the way
Got
across the
ejected
whole
out of that
track and shit
motherfucker.
like that. Oh man,
Do you,
it was
Okay,
do you know
okay.
if he
Now
did
we're getting
anything else?
somewhere.
that's what Michael Mann is known for, in my opinion. His stun effect and things like that. But to me, it seemed like you almost were anticipating the crashes when they were about to happen too.
Oh, for sure. And like I was in the theater when I saw this, so there's an audience there, it was opening day on Christmas Day. I went there to see it, and the crash scenes, I could hear, like people that are not like not familiar with racing, what I mean? You hear them just like go, oh my God. Oh, like holy, like how could that happen? Or whatever, because it's unheard of these days, crashing, like casualties of happening in racing. And I was like, oh, but this is how it was, like the normal. And it's different when they, of course, like Michael Mann, like he did a good job of just like putting it in your face with the body parts and the whatnot. I mean, if you see the history of crashes,
seatbelts in those cars?
hell no.
No?
They're smoking. You guys smoking cigarettes, and this is 1957. So so here there's a reason why I wish they would have shown more of the tension, because like, but I'll save it for the short bus. But like 1957, to give it relevance, they just won the Formula One championship the year prior. They just took it from Maserati. So they just won it, but they lost their star driver for Formula One, who went back to Maserati. So Ferrari was already pissed. So Enzo was already fucking, livid. You know what I mean? Like, so on that side of it, plus whatever the financial situation they got going on. And then this, of course, 1,000-mile race. And
you see how you explaining all of this to us? Why wasn't this in the film, fam? That's my problem.
Absolutely. And I agree 100%, because that's why it would have kind of changed the game if give it a little bit more context, because they assumed everyone knows the history of this company, and
so the explanation fell a little short, is what you're saying.
No, I fell a little short, yeah, for sure.
I love the fucking helmet, man. I fucking love it.
Before we carry into the short bus, I was going to say though, however, I do like the inclusion of his family dynamic, and I like
both families.
Yeah, and I like how he set it up. How it was directed and shot in each of those sequences. I think he was telling different stories at the same time with the way it was shot all together.
Oh yeah, because he had to come at him from different angles when he was in.
Hey man, the Italians, they gotta have the Italian bosses. They gotta have their their gourmet on the side. You know what I mean? That's just the thing.
So one of them had to specifically be a bed, and the other one could just get thrown on the table, thrown all over the goddamn place. He didn't give a shit where it was. Like, boy, man,
how about pulling out that gun? I love it, shooting the fucking gun. But did you put that fucking gun out? Could you imagine?
God damn, no, I could not imagine. Nope. Can't imagine nothing.
Like I found myself not caring about the characters. Like I didn't have a connection to them.
There you go. Okay.
Like I just felt like I was watching a movie on TNT on a Sunday afternoon.
With the hair,
like a Dukes of Hazzard movie, or like a
commercial-free movie about a guy who builds and makes race cars for the boxcar derby or some
who
shit.
Sponsored this commercial-free movie?
I'm not gonna go that far as to
sponsored by Goodyear.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go all the way there with it. I just
Pirelli,
really
the
think,
Italian. You gotta go with the Italian tires.
Say Pirelli.
Yeah, I just really think that the movie misses on storytelling. As the Vizioso was breaking all that down, I felt like that's the more of the story that for the people. All of that shit, entanglements in his personal life, nobody cares, man. He's supposed to have extra pussy, dog. This nigga done created some of the coldest cars in the world. He's supposed to have it. You know what I mean? It's like the way they set the movie up, it's like it was almost an agenda to it or something. You know what I'm saying? Because
what would the agenda be?
What you mean? It's the same agenda and everything else. We gonna shit on these. We gonna shit on the man. We gonna show the women, how they triumph over man and everything else. And that's not the story right here. In this movie, it is the story of the company and how they became the success and the standard for luxury
and the gamble
sports car.
And the
gamble. Like, this is about laying your nuts on the table. So he's supposed to
like it was everything. Like
Beautiful.
this was
Well,
balls out,
no.
just everything.
What,
Like all of
what
it's on
movie? What movie was that?
that was
What
supposed to
movie
be
was
this one.
that?
Yeah, that was supposed to be this one. But again, I
Definitely.
Do y'all think? Okay, let's talk
Definitely.
about family dynamic real quick. Do y'all think he was wrong in having another child with another woman
yes.
after
Yeah.
his child died with his wife? Mel
Yeah.
gonna say yes.
Yes.
And more of
I don't
them
know. I'm
things.
with the mom with the grandma. He deserves a legacy.
But it's a,
Yeah.
there's a lot of, it's a different, ethnicity.
Like,
You know what I mean?
is
It's a
it
different background.
what like wrong? As in, like, what are we saying? Like, what's the wrong part?
I don't
Like
see
the
the
wrong
wrong.
that he cheated.
Yes, it's totally
Is
wrong.
it wrong that he is it because he cheated, or is he wrong for taking care of his kids?
He was wrong for cheating and not pulling out. He was double wrong. He was just double wrong.
He was a gentleman though. You saw he pushed the car out so he didn't wake up the girlfriend
he
and the
pushed the
kid. In the
car
morning, he
out
pushed the
alright.
car down so he can.
That motherfucker pushed the car out all right. Goddamn it.
So are you saying that he didn't fool with his other girl? Are you saying that he just skeeted on her and laid up over there every now and again?
Oh, he was fucking everybody. He was fucking with everybody, skeeting on everybody.
Enzo was a boss.
He's a greedy motherfucker, boy. He just out there just bang, skeet
No.
all over goddamn place.
I disagree.
He had class, man.
Vizioso, what say you?
He's got a class. Enzo Ferrari has some class, but it is obviously scandalous. I mean, it's scandal, and obviously everyone knew about it in the town, and it's not a secret, but kept it from his wife, whatever. I mean, it's not
God
good,
damn.
but
And he was
like I said,
still look, but look,
these are tougher times back then. This is post World War II.
He couldn't
got
park
time
his
for
car,
bullshit.
walk in the house without getting his name yelled. They was everybody fucked with him, so it wasn't
he's
like
a legacy.
he was, looked down upon.
I wish I could. Yeah, I mean, like the Italian people have such a pride for Ferrari. It's like a soccer team for Brazil, same thing, But Ferrari to Italian people is, if you see like a home Grand Prix in the race, and if Italian wins when they're on the podium, you just see hundreds of thousands of people at this, cheering, singing the Italian national anthem. And it's a big thing, so the pride for them on that. But but I think I agree with you. Like the short bus on this, the film's direction was always changing. So it kind of failed to like reel us into like the real main story, which should have been about Enzo Ferrari, and it should have showed how he built the legacy, how it started, and wherever it pertained to this particular year. So you can see that's probably where the budget kind of came in, and maybe how it flopped or whatnot. Because
the budget stunts. That was the budget.
And that's you bring up stunts, man. That was my biggest downfall. I'm going into this. It's a Michael Mann thing. I'm expecting good explosions. I'm expecting good stunts. I'm expecting like phenomenal racing. I didn't even get to fucking racing to the end of the goddamn movie, man. I was like, come on, bro. Like, and then by then I was so drained from trying to maintain attention versus just being locked in. I was physically like, all right, I'm gonna focus in on this shit. And by the time the damn racing came, I just wanted the movie to be over. Like I was just like, all right, man, come on. Like, all right.
Yeah, I didn't care about any of the fillers.
It's very
None
similar
of the fillers.
To like
didn't care about it.
It's like the Hunger Games, like
with,
just like
with, with
brutal,
all of what you said.
Whoa, hey, whoa.
God damn it.
With all
what?
of
I'm
what
just saying.
said,
I mean,
you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. You do not have to do that.
With all what Mel said, and
I can relate. Is what I'm trying to say. I can relate to you.
It was like you don't
I
even,
agree
you don't
with
even
you.
care about who wins the damn race.
I'm sorry, Mike.
I can see his correlation though with the Hunger Games because we didn't really give a shit about old girl winning the damn Hunger Games.
I don't.
I mean, I didn't even see the snakes. I mean, I was looking for a snake,
Yeah,
the smoke.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
Wow.
I see the correlation.
I get it. Very similar. I can
That's
understand.
deep.
Yeah, that's a failure to Michael Mann, and whatever. You should have kind of did a little bit more clarity on that. This one,
like I felt like the Ferrari Maserati beef was kind of like
they
underplayed.
Yeah, underplayed. Yeah, they didn't really show the amount of tension that really is there. Like could have been, if I understood it because I knew, but they didn't capture it really well in the film. I felt like.
Yeah, I wish There's all that information in there because what you're explaining, that sound, if I would have known that going into it, and then I could probably watch it, maybe they did some subtle shit to connect it or whatever.
To
But
build the
me
context,
Yeah.
yeah, I
being
get you.
casual and not knowing the background and shit and watching the movie, it did not capture me.
No, I get
Yeah, makes it sound like a good movie.
And it's like Ferrari got to understand you are niche, you are small. You know what I'm saying? It's like not many of us have them in our neighborhood, let alone our city. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you have to tell the story more of the brand and everything else to make it connect with people, because that's all we know is the car running around. A lot of people didn't even know of an Enzo Ferrari in a general sense, you know what I'm saying? Unless you were into cars, you know what I mean? Unless you were digging up that type of
because they really didn't explain his presence, him being on trackside. I mean, people were intimidated by his man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? They show all the glory shots because the press was like that, but you know, he had some pure dominance and powerful presence, of course. But but they failed to show that
with him on the side because they would have known he wasn't in their house fucking his wife, fucking their wife. That motherfucker was a menace.
He's like a sniper.
Hey, man, but you know what? If you think about it, though, he took care of everybody. You think about Rush? I mean, you guys were jumping out of your seats to see that, as like I would be. It's just the same thing. It's just a niche genre, but it was good to bring it up to the table to see and see what you guys thought about it, or at least give it a try.
I say it had good bones, but it was the feeling wasn't good. It was like y'all gave me some tapioca shit. Like I don't do tapioca. It could have gave me some apple pie.
Tapioca.
You know what I'm saying? But again, like I was saying, if they would have leaned into what Michael Mann does, I think it would have made it a better movie. Like when I think of him, I'm thinking explosions. I'm thinking fucking like even the car scenes was just kind of dialed. Like everything just seemed dialed down for me.
Even in the car scenes, it was cuts that you went to him standing and kind of watching the clock, or them kind of doing stuff in different scenarios. They had them at the opera in one of the car scenes. Towards the end of the movie, they showing him talking to different drivers and different others. Man, it was all over the place, and it was like, you never were focused on the racing at all. And the action is, I think, why we all kind of got excited for this movie.
Yeah,
oh, for sure.
And I want to credit most of the flop going to the writers, and that's Troy Kennedy Martin and Brock Yates. I think they dropped the ball with
Who are these?
connecting non-casuals with the movie and connecting us with the backstory so that we can have that same connection. Because the way Davizioso brought it to us, man, I was excited that he was so excited, and then I was like, what the fuck? Like this, I wanted to watch a movie that made me want to go out and watch this type of racing on TV, you know, and it didn't do it
Good
for
point.
me. Like
Good
if I was watching this and then you'd be like, yeah, man, we should watch racing, and then he go a movie to watch. I'm like, fuck that shit. Give me my football. Like that's just like, yeah. But
That
I
makes
don't know.
sense for sure. No, I get it. I agree
Is
with
there
that
anything
part,
they
too.
could have done better to you guys to save the movie besides, I mean, the writing? I think the biggest fail was in the writing.
Yeah, a comprehensive storyline.
Yeah.
Give us a story about the brand and why it was so important, opposed to the everyday life of the man who ran the brand. You know, because he was all about the brand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because I think the script was based off a book that was written like way back or something. I mean, not way
Okay.
back, but I don't know when.
Okay.
But I think that's
What
probably
they
made the problem.
what they could have possibly done better for me is have some dialogue in the first 20 minutes of your movie, please. Like the movie started with
Set
some
it up.
black.
Let me know what's happening.
Yeah, the movie started with some black and white footage. I'm assuming that was the earlier race or whatever. Then he
That's true.
laid up with the chick. He sneak out. Then he ripping through the city. Enzo. He pull up at the chick crib, and it's like
He's
this
going
is
to his
a
wife's
whole
house.
20 minutes that went by, and it's like, what did I just get into? Dude, get off the train. It's a bunch of jibber jabber. Dude, make a call real quick. It was like everywhere. It was like no character introduction. It was nothing built. No story was built in the first 20, 25 minutes, 30 minutes of the whole movie. And that right there set it up for a bad ride for the whole way through. The whole experience after that just was it just never caught an appeal. The movie never did.
Yeah, when you think about that, that was a perfect time for Michael Mann to put it in some explanations there in that first 20 minutes while we're watching the old footage and while we're seeing what where he's going or whatever he's doing or whatever give some context during that time.
They could have done it in the form of maybe like having it like an announcer over the
like
as a
play-by-play, like calling a race. Yeah.
It could have been cut to a black and white screen and explained all the early shit right then and there, and
put some fucking subtitles or something.
Star Wars shit. Just have the whole fucking history just scrolled up real quick, just so I could be caught up. Just like, all right, I see. This is what we're getting into.
That's so funny.
Oh man, but no, one thing I did want to highlight is the acting wasn't all that bad in this. No matter how bad the script was, I think the actors did their best to deliver, the best that they could.
If you want to crown them, then crown their ass.
For me, my score was really based a lot on the acting, the way it was shot, the cars, and the wardrobe.
Okay.
After that, I have nothing else for the movie. So for me, I thought Penelope Cruz killed this role.
Oh, yeah.
I like how she was shot kind of in the shadows often, and in the way he was kind of shown in the movie, he was kind of putting her in the back burner, kind of. You know what I mean? At the same time, and if you notice a lot of her screens, there's a lot of shadows over her face, or she's kind of in a dimly lit room and stuff like that. So I thought she really did a good job of playing part of a broken wife, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's down from losing her son, then she finding out all this other information that's going on with a man that she's building a legacy with, and she's seeing it being taken from her right before her eyes. Like,
damn. No, I wanted to shout out the one black guy that they had that changed the tire. They didn't have no speaker
They had a black guy in the movie?
nothing. Yeah,
didn't
it
even
was
see
one.
it.
It was one. He
Are
was
you
in the
sure that wasn't the soot on his face? Like,
Oh shit, it could have been. Well, shout
it
out to
could
the
have been
white
all
dude
the
playing the blackface because I was like, I
Yeah.
appreciate the representation.
When the boys took their glasses off, I was like, "Oh, that's a white dude."
Oh, shit.
Yeah, shout out to them. No, seriously, Adam Driver did pretty good. I wasn't mad at his
he was
performance. Yeah, I
He
was
was-
not mad at his
Actually, wasn't
performance.
bad.
Just to have him just embody Ferrari, Enzo Ferrari, and the confidence and the swag that he had, especially while he out here hopping from woman to woman, home to home, family to family, and still trying to balance a whole brand, not even just a car. Like he's trying to just balance his whole brand on his shoulders, and betting it all on red because it wasn't black, it was red, the Ferrari red that he put all that money down on, and it was I thought he did it was phenomenal job. And then the way that he carried or he balanced the scenes, he didn't take over a scene, but he helped balance a scene out in all of his arguments, encounters, and stuff with the wives and the baby mama and everything. So shout out to Adam.
Yeah, he made it seem like he didn't let people boss him around or anything, and was always
Yeah,
aware,
yeah,
high on the
yeah.
prize. I don't know. Matt Cronum's got to go to probably. I would say Adam Driver, but I was like, I really thought about it just after hearing you guys, and I'm like, it's got to go to Patrick Dempsey for me.
Oh, Patrick, yeah.
The
Because
because
he
I
had to
can't.
lose his hair. Yeah.
No, I can't. That's so funny. Now I can't say if he relates to the character he played, which was Piero. Because I wasn't around in the 1950s. I'm familiar with the racing, but I don't know for sure. But I mean, just his character alone. I mean, he played a good racer. Good. And obviously him also being in the motorsport world, he's legit. So, it was really cool to see it, and then seeing him smoking in the cars or whatever. It was just hilarious. You know what I mean? Like, it just seems like a total thing they would do back then. So I got to give it to him. It was just great.
I'm always said I can smoke in Maserati.
He's like, there's an ashtray. He's like, where's the ashtray?
So we'll get your fucking ashtray.
I do like that part about the movie. I did meant to put that in the look at me, how they showed how he was kind of almost forced into a commercial market for sales, and his company couldn't depend on racing alone. You know what I mean?
And that is like what he's known for, and that's the truth. Is like, he wasn't building cars to sell them. You know what I mean? For people to buy them. He was literally making the cars just to race and to compete. I mean, that's just what it was. But obviously to sustain it, you have to do this, and obviously get some financing for sure to keep the company alive and continue letting him build the cars that he wanted to build. I guess the last approved car that actually Enzo Ferrari even approved was the F40. That was like the last one that he actually approved it before.
What year was that?
89, 80, 90, I don't know. F40 is a badass car. I don't know. I wish I knew. Could look it up. But what about you, Hyphen?
Yeah, Adam Driver. Adam Driver did a good job.
This
was his clothes, you think? You know what I mean? Like he had nice pants with the suspenders.
I think he did.
He got to be.
Yeah, he's very tall. Taller than
like 6'5", 6'4".
Holy shit! Really?
So Enzo Ferrari, he was a tall person in real life.
I don't know. We'll see. It was 1987 to 92. The F40. I don't know. I know, like when you see videos of him, like at races, when they show vintage races of him, like you would just see him like he pretty much like stood over people. I want to say he was tall. I have no idea, but
Adam Driver
was
6'2". He said
Adam
he was 6'2".
Like, so I've never aspired to have the Ferrari. I'm not into the sports car just because of the space that's involved while you're driving. I'm Cadillac, like I say, box Chevy. I'm all of that. I want to sit back and lean in that mud. So it's never had the appeal to me. And it's like, it's amazing that if you are of that stature, you designing cars of that fit, you know what I mean? That really don't
fit tall people.
Fit the 6'7", 6'8" type dude.
They ain't comfortable.
It's not comfortable at all. And like even in the Mustangs and stuff like that, I don't find much comfort. The newer ones a little bit, but not still. No, it's not a
you're not gonna have a room.
Spacious ride.
I like it. Box
You know,
Chevy.
speed limit is for everybody. I can't be out here drag racing to work, so it don't even matter to have all that power. It never has.
Oh, for sure.
Give me that Grand National. That'll be good.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm gonna tear your ass up.
Grand National, man.
If you put a really big turbo
Give
on a
me
Grand
that
National.
442 cutting, nigga.
You said what?
So if you put a really big turbo on the Grand National, then you'll get some good power for sure. But you know, like I said, compared to cars now, it's like
stock it hit pretty hard though. Stock.
they're not that fast though. I mean, overall, compared to like modern cars now, you know what I mean? Like it's just, I mean, they're like 260, 280 horsepower, shit like that.
I don't know, man.
I mean, it's decent. I'm not saying. I'm just saying it's like in the Grand National. They still had like drum brakes and shit. Too in the rear. It's like you almost got to like get like a retro mod kind of thing, like upgraded to modern. But some people want like the purest, like the original. You know what I mean? Those wheels are so expensive for the Grand National to keep them original. So very few that I see at car shows now that are like original Grand Nationals that are not modified or chopped up.
No, man, I'm all about MPG now. Goddamn it, that's the car I got. Give me 41. Ooh.
Tell me about it, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, gas is real cheap in the winter.
Like, yeah.
Man, did we see any clowns in this?
If I was to clown one, it's gonna be Lena Lardy. It's gonna be
Damn.
Shailene Woodley.
She's been in every movie we've seen already this week. I feel like.
Well, I think this is the one that she took a day off on. You know what I'm saying? She melted in on this one. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't feel her and Enzo really had the strong connection on screen.
He didn't want that connection. Honestly, it's just the baby tied them together. That's the energy I was getting.
Yeah, but even in her arguments and all of that other stuff, I just don't feel she had a strong presence. That's all I'm saying. I don't think she acted bad. I just don't think the character was written strong, or
Well, she knew she was the other woman.
Yeah.
I give it to
Don't ask me about my name.
I give it to the son. Yeah, it was
Dino. No, not Dino. What was his
it's
name?
It's hard for me to give it to the minors, dog. And he the only one that had, to me, the best Italian accent out of all of them.
Yeah, he was probably really Italian. I was gonna say he was really Italian. He wasn't even acting. He just in there, just go play. Hey, Papa. God damn it. Oh man. All right, y'all. Let's have some fun with this motherfucker. It is everyone's favorite game show. Rename that tree.
The boxcar derby.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like somebody ripped their heads, bro.
Wheels on the bus.
Zoom.
Spicy Italian.
Spicy Italian.
Sharp turn.
Brony.
Bippity boppity.
A bippity boppity. Yeah.
How dare you?
Flying cars.
Damn.
Yeah, they should have put captions in the footage for this, though.
Vini Vedivici.
I like flying cars. I'm gonna say that one. Speed kills.
You gotta stay fly.
Buckle up.
Break down.
Lady in red.
You either first or last.
Pedal to the flow.
One child allowed.
Move, bitch.
Child support.
One car seat.
Luda got his sideburns.
Pedal.
Wait a minute.
Pedal to the metal. Nebraska drift.
Nebraska drift.
The Fast and Furious.
Oh man, I can't do it. How dare you?
Curb rash.
Ooh.
Road rash. Yeah, curb rash. I like that. That's
Edging.
Stay behind the line.
Deep dish racing.
It was going faster and faster.
Spaghetti and speedballs.
Spaghetti speedballs.
Say pew in my Yamaha.
Okay.
Pew pew. That's Japanese. How dare you? Is that fucking Italian? I like the song though. Can we play that? Can you drop that?
my
In the, we gotta
God.
put that in the little.
Woke up in the Bugatti. Shit.
I woke up in the Oh shit.
No shit.
Beep. Who got the keys
All right,
to
hey.
the Jeep?
Oh god.
Yeah.
Brown.
She remind me of my G.
Drop that Missy baby.
R.I.P.
No Missy. She's dead.
No.
Missy Elliott's dead.
What?
No,
Man, we
what?
ain't killing too many
No.
people on this podcast. No.
come on. I say R.I.P.
Oh, I'm like, when did Missy Elliott die? Poor shit. Where the fuck have I been? We gotta wrap this shit up. You know, I don't want you guys, we're making fun of this fucking the name here. We'll do whatever Hyphen X says. You know, we're gonna fucking wrap it up. Stop this right now. You know what I mean? These
Yeah. Wood grain gripping.
The Hunger Games, Wheels Edition.
Two hand motion.
Hot
Not gonna
Wheels.
work. Not gonna work.
He said nope. Not good.
Hot Wheels. No, that ain't gonna work.
No, not that, Mike. I'm talking to the mill here.
Hunger Games one.
Oh.
Wheels Edition. What? Which one?
The Wheels Edition,
The Wheels.
Dub Edition.
Excitement pit drop. Pit stop.
The car got snow brakes. There you go. Like
That was pretty good. That's a stretch, but it was pretty good though. Like you're going out of your way.
I'm trying. go gadget hands.
Knight Rider in Italy.
Damn.
Fast lane.
Gear shift.
Niggas in Italy. Wait, it wasn't none.
Oh shit.
That bitch cashed that check.
Yeah, driving me
Shit.
crazy.
Oh, that's it. How you checking the cash? Goddamn.
It's cheaper to keep her. It's cheaper to keep her.
It's my money and I want it now.
Looking ass.
Oh man.
Goddamn Everdeen.
I don't see what
Cause
Candace has to do with any of this.
He's like, hey, he's starting to rock. Oh shit. Oh,
Hey man, you just gotta take the L, bro. Gotta just take it, man. You didn't defend it well either.
wrap
You
this
gotta
shit up,
take
bro. You know, we gotta go. You know,
Yeah.
it's late. We gotta, the fucking weather. You know what I mean? The stars are aligned. It's a full moon. Jesus Christ. You know, God.
Little red Corvette.
ready brakes.
There was no Corvettes in this film.
Oh my God. Ain't no break. No, break later is what he said.
Brakes.
I'll break later.
Brakes time.
Lightning McQueen. The Italian story of a Lightning McQueen.
The Italian Job.
Queen. I like that. Not
Damn,
partake
we
in
all
this
lost.
blasphemy.
Like everybody.
I will
just
not
like,
partake in this the abuse to my film here. That I like. I refuse.
Meatballs and bread.
FBI. Full-blooded Italians.
the melatonin race car. I don't.
Okay, all right. Let's go.
There we go.
All right, okay. All right.
Horsepower. How
Put
about
your
that?
votes in. We got it right or wrong.
Okay, all right.
Make sure you like and subscribe. Comment below. We read every single comment. We do appreciate you guys. I mean, honestly, we do.
Oh,
What about the,
And make sure you follow I-X here. You know what I mean? Make sure you said all the
yeah, man.
the main course?
Hey, man.
the main course.
Yeah,
Body
MANE course.
Main course.
Yeah, 'cause
Special delivery, 30
course.
minutes of love.
It's 30 minutes less.
DoorDash.
Breaks down.
Love should have brought your ass home last night.
Damn. Bro,
You should have been with me.
I mean, did you notice how he like he didn't even flinch? He didn't give a fuck that he came home like, oh my God. Was it really? Oh shit. Then the gun came out.
Oh, God
I
damn.
need 25,000. They go fuck the other table, man. The one was like, I need 25K.
Yeah, he
She
beat
need
it
to
on
keep
the
her.
table. Then the next scene was her picking her toes and niggas was sitting on the bed and shit. Like it was just chill. like that was the
Hey, man.
weirdest. shit.
Hey man, he had to
I
watch.
could have looked over to her.
Put up.
I need 25,000.
His wife had to watch the. You know, she had to watch the mother-in-law. You know what I mean? God damn, she had to handle that
Yeah,
abuse every day.
That was some maintenance sex.
God damn it. 877 cash now.
Checking the cash. I think you said that one earlier.
Cash that ass.
All right, man. I'm over it, man. I'm over it.
All right,
I'm
what
over
we
it.
pick? Which one? Which?
I don't even remember.
1,000 miles to nowhere.
Damn.
What was it? You said flying cars. I like. That was a nice one.
I like
let's
flying
go with it.
cars.
Flying
I like Hot Wheels. I like Fast Lane. I like which one? Which
Hot
was the
Wheels.
other
Flying cars,
one
man.
we was saying?
Flying cars.
Shutting down the
offensive.
studio, man.
Flying cars.
offensive.
Flying car. I like
Flying
Hot Wheels.
cars. Let's get it.
Oh, flying car. All right, flying
Come on,
car.
flying cars. Let's go. All right.
Which one you say, man?
I say Hot Wheels.
Hot Wheels.
I like Hot Wheels.
I like
Hot
Hot
Wheels.
Wheels.
We're changing to Hot Wheels.
Oh,
You've been voted off the
hey,
island.
Go with Hot Wheels. Let's go.
I just
Let's go. Come on. Hey, that's not
Hold on
gonna
a second.
sway me.
We have one more
It's not gonna
question for
sway
you.
me. Come on.
I have a question for you.
Oh shit! What you get?
Why for me?
I just messing with you.
Oh,
Why for me?
I want
I'm just
out.
fucking with
I
you.
don't understand why. I don't understand why I'm getting the bullets. I don't understand.
Oh, here it
I don't get
comes.
it.
Yeah.
We gotta
Oh, my
take
goodness.
this snake on this plane. Sorry. Yeah, man. The official TruVue rename for Ferrari is Hot Wheels. Zoom zoom. And the official TruVue score is
It's all for you.
The Grand Deucery.
Should have voted 5.
The Old Deuce. Yes, sir.
shooting the
The
deuce.
2 times. Yes, sir.
Oh,
Back in the clapper. We go.
the 2-timing deuce loving. Yo, Deuce got your boys selling too.
It's all right, Divizioso. Our first picks are not always the best.
God damn. All right, man. Let's hit him with 30-second elevator pitch. Ooh.
Oh God.
I'll go first. Yo. Hey man, what you drive? Oh, that's a Kia? That's fire.
Hey, man.
Yeah. You know, I got this new little, you know, American made Ford over here myself. You know, we rolling, riding sweet. You see what I'm saying? And ain't nothing better. Never had a care in the world. Gas is up, MPGs is down. I'm riding good to work. So on that note, never needed a Ferrari. I don't know if you will either, bro. And if you do come across it, you know, handle with care. Get the body pillow next to you because you're gonna get curled up on that couch by the time you start.
God damn.
That's on you. I'm about to ride out, fam. Peace.
God damn.
Gee,
God damn.
I like it.
Are you ready to drive away from your old life into a new life?
I love his
There you
Do
go.
I have the vehicle for you? I have the vehicle for you.
There you
Push start is the real limit. Sneaking out of bitches' cribs 3-4 o'clock in the morning to leave your illegitimate son to get back to your wife. This is the car for you. Inbox me. Ask me how. I do not recommend, and I will not be rewatching. Thank you.
Say, if you love a person who misunderstood, I need some fucking money with fuck for money. This here is the movie for you. If you like to go to the circus and you see a motherfucking juggling, but you rather see a motherfucking juggling two goddamn families, this here movie is for you. If you want to see a movie about a man who bets it all on red, let his wife hold the goddamn check, tell her not to cash it, but the bitch cashed this shit anyway. This here movie is for you. God damn it, man. I will not be rewatching this. And I don't think I'm going to recommend it. But it's all love. It's in my system now. I'm sorry.
Can't everyone watch it. You got that right.
Yeah, as far as rewatchability, I'll watch it if it comes on streaming, whatnot. I want to get context here. I'm not a big, huge Ferrari fan per se. I'm a motorsport fan. I love Formula One. But I love history of all cars, so I don't discriminate in any of those. Movie overall, though, it could have been better for sure. There's no doubt about it. $95 million budget, only made $37 million worldwide. This seems like it's a tanker. But I think the length of it, not too bad. 130 minutes. So it's probably in that my comfort zone of movie time. Was it an equal opportunity employer? I don't think so. My Wiki Hood census says I don't think there was any black person. You said you saw one. I didn't see no Mexicans at all. There were some Spaniards, but they're from they're all Europeans. But other than that, Michael Mann captured some. Michael Mann did capture. Got to give him some credit. He did capture some intense moments. Tension, racing, body parts flying. So it was really good. And overall, I enjoyed it. So if you're an enthusiast, you'll like this. If not, it's gonna be hard for you to get up to speed per se.
Wait, did you want my man from Machete in this joint or something, dog?
I loved it.
Hey, man.
I loved it. That was great.
There you go, man. Hey, thank you guys for riding with us. Y'all let us know if we got this shit right or wrong over at the TruVuePodcast.com. There's TruVue Podcast, TruVue Podcast.com. And thank you for riding with us over at the YouTube, man. Be sure to hit the bell for notifications, the subscribe button, the thumbs up, and leave a comment. Drop in the comments something that you want us to review, because we here at the TruVue Podcast know that it's not just about our review, but the conversation with the crew. And with so much shit going on in the world today, you need a distraction. So let our discussion be your distraction. There it is. There it go. TruVue Podcast. That there be the show.
Oh, yeah. Powerful. Do everything Mille Miglia just said, man. Talk back to us. Let us know if we got it right or wrong. I leave it to my guy.
All right, man. TruVue Podcast. You know what the hell we always say. Wake up.
Forza Ferrari. Forza Ferrari.
Wake up, man. The movie's over.
What I missed? What I missed?
Shit.
I'm sure my wife was sleeping during the movie.
God damn it, man. Go watch.
Hey, go watch some shit.
Shit.
TruVue.
We're gonna get a season assist from Ferrari, SPA.
TruVue Podcast.
A bunch of different views.
Your boys keep it real, man. I really like listening to them, man. They funny.
You're